Okay, let's dive into this. Welcome to today's explainer. We're moving way past the days of simple chatbots. Today, we're unpacking the AI agent revolution, and more specifically, how these highly specialized AI agents are literally giving students a massive strategic advantage to boost their grades. We've synthesized some pretty fascinating data to show you exactly how this whole thing works.
So, what happens when AI stops just generating text and actually starts acting as your academic advisor? That's the exact evolution we're exploring today. It's easy to just think of AI as a fancy calculator for words, but what if it could actually read your grading rubric, predict your score, and guide your revisions before you even hit submit? Understanding the shift, it isn't just about knowing what's trending in tech, it's about fundamentally upgrading how you approach your academic success.
Section 1, the AI agent revolution. Let's zoom out for a second and look at the macro picture to see exactly where this tech is heading.
We are witnessing a massive shift right now from generic, do-it-all AI to highly specialized digital assistants. Take 11 Labs, for example. They're deploying voice agents using over 10,000 custom speech personas. Crazy, right? Then you've got Notion introducing workspace agents designed to instantly automate all that administrative busywork and search through enterprise data. And Gamma, they're using AI tailored specifically to build entire presentations and web pages in literally seconds. Make no mistake, we are firmly in the era of purpose-built AI.
Which brings us to an absolutely crucial definition, agentic AI. Unlike a traditional chatbot where you ask a simple question and get, a single response, agentic AI systems are designed to act proactively. They actually act as focused assistants for complex workflows. They have a specific job to do, and they work right alongside you to get it done. Which perfectly sets up Section 2, Meet the Grammarly Agents. Let's see how this revolutionary tech applies directly to your coursework. Now, what's really interesting about this is how we're officially collapsing two entirely separate workflows. You used to have your thinking space over here, maybe a messy notebook, a rough outline, or a separate AI chat window, and your blank writing space over there, like a fresh Word doc. Now, an AI chat brainstorms with you on the side while editing with you directly in the document. Your writing space and your thinking space are finally in one place. And this is where it gets incredibly practical for your grades. Think of the AI grader as your preemptive professor. It doesn't just fix typos. It actually gives you feedback aligned with your specific assignment rubric and provides an estimated grade to guide your revisions. Then there's the citation finder, which hunts down legitimate sources, fact-checks your claims, and instantly formats your citations. And finally, reader reactions. This agent literally shows you how your writing might land with your target audience and gives you tailored tips for maximum impact. Notice how none of these just do the work for you. Instead, they provide agentic assistance directly targeted at securing higher grades.
Let's look closer at that in Section 3, Tools that Boost Grades.
A lot of people still think of Grammarly purely as proofreading, which is actually just 25% of the process. But getting from a blank page to brilliant ideas requires a much more holistic approach. First, you brainstorm, then you develop those ideas, then you rewrite for clarity, and finally, you proofread. The AI agents are now actively involved in every single quadrant of this writing journey. Engaging with AI across that entire process unlocks some massive strategic advantages. The AI identifies your key points to help you solidify your thesis and make sure your ideas flow logically. If you've used generative AI to help outline, the AI humanizer ensures the text actually sounds natural and engaging without losing your original meaning. The paraphraser lets you adopt your tone on the fly for your intended audience, and of course, it catches grammar and spelling mistakes instantly. When your writing improves strategically like this, when your arguments are tight, well-structured, and error-free, your grades naturally follow. But we definitely need to address the elephant in the room. Section 4, Maintaining Academic Integrity. Let's move to this next part and see how this builds a completely transparent writing process. Because this isn't about hiding your use of AI, it's about structured, ethical application. Step 1, you brainstorm with the AI chat. Step 2, you write your original ideas in your own words. Step 3, you use the agent to instantly auto-generate your APA, MLA, or Chicago citations. And Step 4, you use built-in tools to easily disclose your AI use and verify originality. And to make that final step absolutely foolproof, there's a feature called authorship. It automatically categorizes and tags text by its origin. It breaks down whether a sentence was generated by AI, pulled directly from an online database, or typed manually by you. This is huge because it means you can confidently submit your paper knowing exactly where every single word came from, completely eliminating that nagging fear of accidental plagiarism.
Section 5. Real Student Success Stories.
Let's hear from Joab, an engineering student at Ryerson University. For him, the absolute standout feature is security. He says, to ensure the writer is original and clear in their ideas, Grammarly comes with its plagiarism detection mechanism, which is beneficial and ensures integrity. It's really about ensuring his ideas are genuinely his, and his academic integrity is totally secure.
So the crucial point here is what we see in Karina's experience. She's an international law student at the University of Alabama, and she doesn't just see this as a quick fix. As she puts it, it helps me see my evolution and boosts my confidence. It is not only a correction tool that quickly shows my mistakes, but also an instrument for learning. The AI agent is actively teaching her how to become a better writer over time.
And it scales all the way up to graduate level work, too. Chioma, a graduate research student, relies on the tool for complex academic papers. For her thesis, the agent is an essential partner to refine her language and double-check that she is genuinely writing her original ideas in her own words, rather than accidentally copying other authors. And speaking of refining language, here is a pretty powerful number for you: 25 plus. Real-time writing support now spans over 25 languages, including Spanish, French, German, and Portuguese. It offers instant inline translations and paragraph-level rewrites, so Agentic AI is expanding its utility globally, becoming a real game-changer for clear communication far beyond just English.
Section 6, the final verdict. And this brilliantly illustrates the core contrast of what we've been talking about. On the left, you have the old way, white-knuckling your way through a rubric alone, wasting hours wrestling with manual formatting, and dealing with the constant anxiety of accidental plagiarism. On the right, the agent way. You write strategically. You get instant, targeted feedback. Your citations are handled automatically, and you have total, categorized transparency over your use of AI. It is a complete paradigm shift in productivity and peace of mind. Which leaves us with one final thought today. If your academic tools can now read your rubric, check your facts, and gauge reader reactions before you ever even turn in your assignment, what's stopping you from writing your best paper yet? The Agentic AI revolution is here, and it's ready to work with you. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and I'll chat you next time.